Can I have a call to order, please? Okay. Call to order. Can I have a pledge of allegiance? Commissioner Robles will guide us. Please stand.
Over your heart, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can we have a roll call, please?
Yes, thank you. Good evening, Honorable Chair and members of the Property Preservation Commission. I will, in just a moment, take roll call for the Tuesday, August 26, 2025, 7 p.m. regular meeting of the Cerritos Property Preservation Commission. Roll call, please. Commission Member Ferrer,
Present.
Commission Member Robles,
Here.
Commissioner Westfall,
Here.
Vice Chair Spitzer,
Here.
Chair Trotsky.
Here.
Thank you. All members noted present for the record. Thank you.
Now I'd like to open for the public comments other than item in the agenda. Anybody on the audience? I don't see. I'd like to close the public comments. Do we have any change in our agenda? The item.
No, you're not there yet.
No. Oh,
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The next item for consideration by the Property Preservation Commission is item 5A, approval of the minutes, the Tuesday, July 29th, 2025 Property Preservation Commission meeting minutes.
Move approval.
can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Now,
Thank-
like to ask you any additions or correction in our order of today's presentation.
So at this time, right now on the floor, we have a motion made by Vice Chair Spitzer and a second by Commissioner Westfall to approve the regular meeting minutes of July 29th. At this time, I will activate the electronic voting. Voting is live. All votes in. Motion passes by a vote of 5-0. Thank you. Thank you, Chair. Next item on the agenda this evening is item 6, public hearings. At this time, it would be appropriate for the commission to consider any reorganizations to the public hearing items this evening. If there are any requests to reorganize, now would be the appropriate time to do so.
That we take item 6G out of order and consider that first and then follow the rest in alphabetical order.
Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you.
On this, do we have commission consensus? Thank you. Seeing all 5 nodding yes, we will go ahead and proceed with the first public hearing this evening, item 6G.
Thank you.
So item 6G this evening is consideration of Property Preservation Commission case number PPC 2025-48 for an observed property nuisance at the 1200 block of Edgefield Street. This presentation this evening, give me just one moment, will be presented by Code Enforcement Officer Darnell Jerry. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, on May 6th, 2025, staff inspected a property at the 12,300 block of Edgefield Street, observing a lack of landscape maintenance as well as dead vegetation. As such, a notification was left at the property providing 10 days to abate the violations. On May 8th, 2025, the property owner informed staff that their landscaping contractor had not serviced the property for several of the previously scheduled appointments. They also informed staff that they would begin to look for a new landscape contractor and requested a 30-day extension, which was granted. June 6, 2025, staff observed that most of the dead ground cover as well as the weeds had been removed, leaving just the bare dirt and in need of new ground cover, thus remaining out of compliance. June 17th, an inspection of the property revealed no compliance, to which a second notification was mailed. July 8th, an inspection of the property revealed again no compliance, and a final notification was mailed. The property posted for PPC August 11th. Between August 11th and now, I have been in contact with the property owner, who has given me at least a verbal plan of action. I inspected last Thursday, and what was once there as far as weeds and some overgrown vegetation has kind of been cleared out. So again, they are here to voice their case for this agenda. So August 25th, an inspection revealed again that the landscape remains in violation. Staff recommendation would be to adopt a resolution to assure compliance. This concludes my report, and would be happy to answer any questions.
Any comments from the commissioners?
I do. Yes, I was out there on Sunday morning, and I did notice that at least all the pots had been moved to one location. They weren't all over the place, and it was completely bare. There were workers there working on the property, but it still is definitely out of compliance.
Thank you. I would like to open for the public hearing. Is there anybody? Please come to the podium. And you have a 3-minute. Please state your name.
Address is 12354, or just want to confirm because I was like just checking the address. Thank you. Actually, we are new to the city. We just got the house, and we relocate first house, new home buyers. First time coming to Cerritos. We don't know the regulations and rules. We like settling down. We moved in March, and as soon as we moved in, we got the handheld notice. That's the only notice we got. We did like remove the weeds because we are in process of changing. We hired a gardener, but he showed up a couple of times, and then I'm finding a new one. But in the meantime, I got this notice. I talked to Darwin. We're in process of moving and making the land pretty desirable. That's what in process. As soon as we got the notice, we acted upon it. We moved the land. All weeds are removed. Everything is, I have the pictures as well. And we are in process of putting the grass on the front yard. That's the current status.
Thank you.
Yeah, can I highlight one thing though with my property? If that is okay for all of you. Great to meet you all. So actually we are new to this neighborhood. In front of my driveway, there's always water. Actually, I try to clean it up every day with my hands. And I talked to Darwin, and I did call City of Cerritos multiple times. But the slope and actually neighbors, there's always water in front of my house. And I'm like, literally, I did this every day for last several months, but now I'm like not keeping up with it. It's kind of frustrating and annoying. So I'm requesting City to please help me out with this. As a newcomer to
Definitely.
Cerritos, I really love to have the help from you guys.
City will work with you. But can you state your name, please?
Sandeep Khengre. And I do know from which property the water is coming. It's my second door neighbor. And I did inform that to Darwin as well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chair. I would just, for the property owners here, if there are concerns about standing water or appropriate sloping, Mr. Jerry can go ahead and connect you with our great Public Works team who can provide you with assistance in examining the slope and standing water. So Mr. Jerry can connect with you in just a moment. I know you had spoken to Mr. Jerry a few times, but he can provide you appropriate contact information for our great Public Works team.
Oh, that will be awesome. Yeah.
Yes,
And
thank you.
I do talk to Darwin. I might need help from City, like what kind of grass or anything I need to put in so that I can get guidance.
Definitely,
owner,
our
I
staff
don't know
will.
anything.
Our staff will definitely guide you from that.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you all.
Thank you.
Can I have a motion? Can I have a motion, please? No, done. Or okay. Like to move forward with the item number 6.
At this time, Chair, if there are no further speakers on this item this evening, it'd be appropriate to close the public hearing, and then I can go ahead and read staff's recommendation for the commission.
Sure.
So we'll go ahead and close the public hearing. Staff's recommendation this evening is if the property preservation finds that a property nuisance exists, to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution indicating as such, directing staff to transmit that resolution to both the city council and the respective property owners to seek abatement of the property nuisance at the subject property. Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. I have a motion made by Vice Chair Spitzer and a second made by Commissioner Ferrer. At this time, electronic voting is active. All votes in. Motion passes by a vote of 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you. Like to move item number 6A, review and consideration to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution of the Cerritos Property Preservation Commission finding that the property located at the 11,300 block of Agnes Street, Cerritos. May I have a staff report, please?
Yes, thank you, Chair. Item 6A this evening is consideration of Property Preservation Commission Case 2025-42 related to landscape property nuisances at the subject property. Item 6A this evening will be presented by Senior Code Enforcement Officer, Ms. Artema. Thank you.
Chair and members of the Commission, on June 26 of 2025, I received a complaint about a vehicle parked on the front yard and blocking the public sidewalk. The following day, I inspected the property, observing a vehicle on the front yard and blocking the sidewalk, trash cans stored in public view, and a lack of landscape maintenance on the front yard and parkway area. The same day, a notification was left at the property providing 7 days to provide landscape maintenance and 1 day to relocate the vehicle and trash cans. A review of code enforcement records revealed that this property received 3 notifications for landscape maintenance from March through May of 2025 and is a tenant-occupied property. An inspection on June 30th revealed compliance. An inspection on July 9th revealed, again, a lack of landscape maintenance, dying vegetation, and a vehicle, again, parked on the front yard. The following day, a second notification was mailed to both the property owner and the tenant. On July 21st, an inspection of the property revealed compliance on relocating the vehicle parked on the grass only, and a third notification was mailed. On August 4th, an inspection of the property revealed no compliance, and there was no contact from the property owner or tenants. An inspection of the property yesterday revealed compliance on providing some landscape maintenance. However, there were trash cans stored on the driveway, and areas of dying vegetation remained. Due to the history on this property of needing notices before landscape maintenance is provided, staff does recommend a resolution be adopted on this property to ensure future compliance. This concludes my report, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any comments from the commissioners? No. I would like to open for the public hearing. I don't see anybody. I would like to close the public hearing. Can I have a staff recommendation, please?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Staff recommendation on item 6A this evening is if the Property Preservation Commission determines that the property nuisance as described this evening exists, to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution therein, setting forth a 7-day abatement period. And then staff also recommends the transmittal of the resolution to the Cerritos City Council and respective property owner. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Can I have a motion, please?
I motion to adopt a resolution.
Second.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have a motion made by Commissioner Ferrer and a second by Vice Chair Spitzer. Electronic voting is active. Motion passes by a vote of 5-0. Thank you.
Now moving item number 6B, review and consideration to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution of the Cerritos Property Preservation Commission finding that the property located at the 19,700 block of Ray Circle, Cerritos. May I have a staff report, please?
Yes, thank you, members of the Property Preservation Commission. Item 6B this evening relates to Property Preservation Commission case number 2025-43 related to lack of adequate ground cover and dying vegetation. This item will also be presented this evening by Senior Code Enforcement Officer Ms. Artema. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, on March 4th of 2025, I inspected the subject property, observing a lack of adequate ground cover on the front yard and parkway. The following day, notification was mailed providing 30 days to abate the violation or contact staff with a time frame. From April 7th through August 4th of this year, 4 additional notifications were mailed due to no compliance with the additional observation of dying vegetation. An inspection of the property yesterday revealed no compliance on the ground cover. It did seem that it was greener, so they are watering more, but there has been no contact from the property owner. Staff recommendation is to adopt a resolution on this property to ensure compliance. This concludes my report, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any comments from the commissioners? Thank you. Now like to open for the public hearing. I don't see anybody. I would like to close the public hearing. Can I have a staff recommendation, please?
Thank you, Chair. Staff recommendation for item 6B is to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution of the Property Preservation Commission finding that the property nuisance discussed this evening exists and setting forth a 30-day abatement period. Staff also recommends the transmittal of the resolution to the City Council and the property owner accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you. May I have a motion, please?
Motion to approve.
Can I have a second? Thank you.
Thank you. A motion was made by Commissioner Westfall, seconded by Vice Chair Spitzer. Electronic voting is now active. Thank you. All votes in. Motion carries by a vote of 5-0. Thank you.
Moving forward, item number 6C, review and consideration to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution of the Cerritos Property Preservation Commission finding that the property located at 19,900 block of Ray Circle, Cerritos. May I have a staff report, please?
Yes, thank you. Item 6C this evening is related to Property Preservation Commission case number 2025-44, related to property nuisance for repair and paint, visible oil stains, and lack of landscape maintenance. This item will also be presented by Senior Code Enforcement Officer Ms. Artema. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, on April 9th of 2025, I inspected the subject property, observing a lack of landscape maintenance, the wood siding around the garage door in need of paint, a trash can stored in front of the north side gate, overgrown bushes in front of the windows and along the walkway to the front door, and branches from the rear yard tree growing over the rear yard wall and blocking the public sidewalk along Eberly Street. The same day, notification was mailed to the property owner and tenant, providing 3 days to relocate the trash cans, 30 days to paint, and 7 days to abate the remaining violations or contact staff. An inspection on April 21st revealed compliance on relocating the trash cans only, and a second notification was mailed. An inspection on April 28th revealed the landscape maintenance done only, and a third notification was left at the property for trash cans and debris stored in front of the north side gate. On May 12th, an inspection revealed no compliance on painting with the additional observation of trash cans and debris in front of the north side gate and oil stains on the concrete slab in front of the south side gate, and a fourth notification was mailed. On June 10th, a family member of the property owner contacted staff and advised that the property owner has 2 rental properties in Cerritos and that she will be working on any issues at both properties. She gave me her email address, and I took pictures of the violations on the property and emailed them to her that day. An inspection of the property on July 7th revealed no compliance, and a 5th and final notification was mailed. An inspection on August 4th revealed no compliance with the additional observation of a lack of landscape maintenance again. An inspection of the property yesterday revealed no compliance. I did receive a call this afternoon from the same family member of the property owner who stated that they have hired a contractor and should have the painting done soon. Staff recommendation is to adopt a resolution on this property to ensure compliance. This concludes my report, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any comments from the commissioners? Thank you. I would like to open for the public hearing. I don't see anybody. Like to close the public hearing. Staff recommendation, please.
Staff recommendation this evening is to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution of the Property Preservation Commission finding that the property discussed this evening constitutes a property nuisance and setting forth a 30-day abatement period thereon. And then also staff recommends to the transmittal of the resolution to the City Council and the property owner accordingly. Thank you.
Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Thank you.
Motion made by Vice Chair Spitzer, second by Commissioner Westphal. Electronic voting is now active. Thank you. With all votes in, motion carries by a vote of 5-0. Thank you.
Item number 6D, review and consideration to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution of the Cerritos Property Preservation Commission finding that the property located at 13,600 block of Hart Drive, Cerritos. May I have a staff report, please?
Thank you, members of the Property Preservation Commission. Item 6D this evening is related to Property Preservation Commission case number 2025-45 for property nuisance conditions that constitute a property nuisance, including a lack of adequate ground cover. This item this evening will be presented by Code Enforcement Officer Mr. Lane. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, on February 24th, 2025, staff inspected a property in the 13600 block of Hart Drive, observing trash cans on the walkway and a lack of ground cover on the front yard and the parkway. On the same date, a notification was left at the property advising of the violations. An inspection on April 7th, 2025 revealed no visible trash cans and progress on the ground cover. Inspections between May 5th, 2025 and August 5th, 2025 revealed a lack of ground cover on the front yard and the parkway, and 3 additional notifications were mailed. On August 12th, 2025, the property was posted for PPC. On the same date, the owner contacted staff and stated she would work on the violations. An inspection today revealed the front yard and parkway reseeded and new plants planted in the planter to the east of the driveway. Staff recommendation on this property is to adopt a resolution to ensure compliance. This completes my report, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Brian. Any comments from the commissioners?
Just a brief one. They did that in the last 48 hours because I was there Sunday morning and it was all barren.
Yeah, I believe it was yesterday afternoon or this morning, because I was there yesterday and it was still in the condition of the photos.
Thank you. I would like to open for the public comment. I don't see anybody. I would like to close the public comment. Staff recommendation, please.
Thank you, Chair. For the reasons discussed this evening, staff recommendation is to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution finding that the conditions discussed this evening constitute a property nuisance and setting forth a 30-day abatement period. Staff also recommends a transmittal of the resolution to the City Council and the property owner accordingly. Thank you.
May I have a motion, please?
I motion to adopt a resolution.
I second.
Thank you.
I have a motion by Commissioner Ferrer and a second by Commissioner Robles. Electronic voting is now open. Thank you. All votes in, motion carries by a vote of 5-0. Thank you.
Item number 6E, review and consideration to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution of the Cerritos Property Preservation Commission finding that the property located at 12,600 block of Park Street, Cerritos. May I have a staff report, please?
Yes, thank you, Chair. Item 6E this evening relates to Property Preservation Commission Case 2025-46. Tonight's item will be presented by Code Enforcement Officer Mr. Lane. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, after posting the property for public hearing, the son-in-law of the owner has been in contact with staff and obtained color approval and completed the work on the wood elements on the home. An inspection today confirmed the work has been completed, and therefore staff recommendation is to not adopt a resolution on this property.
That concludes staff's report this evening on item 6E.
Okay. Any comments from the commissioners? Like to open for the public hearing?
Oh, no, I stopped by on Sunday and I couldn't
I couldn't find anything. They fixed everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a.
It's a good thing. In all things that we do in code enforcement is to seek resolution. So if you can't see anything, it's a good thing.
That's good. So, s- close the public hearing. Staff recommendation? Nothing. Any, do I have to motion? Nothing. Close.
Thank you.
Item number 6F, review and consideration to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution of the Cerritos Property Preservation Commission finding that the property located at 17,100 block of Pyrus Avenue, Cerritos. May I have a staff report, please?
Thank you. Item 6F this evening is related to Property Preservation Commission Case 2025-47, related to property nuisances that exist for landscaping and structures in need of repair and paint. This item will also be presented by Code Enforcement Officer Brian Lane. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, on January 29, 2025, staff inspected a property in the 17100 block of Pires Avenue, observing the front yard and the parkway in need of watering and lacking ground cover. On the same date, a notification was left at the property advising the violations. On February 27, 2025, the tenant contacted staff and stated they were planning to reseed and requested a 2-week extension, which was granted. Inspections between April 16, 2025 and August 5, 2025 revealed no compliance, with the additional observation of the wood elements on the home in need of repair and paint. 3 additional notifications were mailed. On August 12, 2025, the property was posted for PPC. After posting the property manager contacted staff, and staff met him at the property to explain the violations. On August 22nd, the property manager contacted staff and stated the painting is scheduled for September 8th and that he is waiting on a decision from the owner regarding their next steps to address the ground cover issue. An inspection today revealed no compliance. Staff recommendation on this property is to adopt a resolution to ensure compliance. This completes my report, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Brian. Any comments from the commissioners?
Yes, I have additional, although it's not on the report because it probably wasn't there. I also observed a black Mazda SUV. The left side of the car was parked on the brick walkway to the front door, which is not permitted.
Thank you, Commissioner. Would like to open for the public hearing. I don't see anybody. Like to close the public hearing. Staff recommendation, please.
Thank you, Chair. Staff recommendation on item 6F this evening is to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution finding that a property nuisance exists at the subject property, and then also to direct staff to transmit the adopted resolution to the City Council and the property owner seeking abatement of the property nuisance. Thank you.
Thank you. May I have a motion, please?
Second.
Thank you.
Thank you. A motion was made by Vice Chair Spitzer, a second by Commissioner Westfall. Electronic voting is active. Thank you. All votes in. Motion carries by a vote of 5-0. Thank you.
Item number 6H, review and consideration to waive full reading of and adopt resolutions of the Cerritos Property Preservation Commission finding that the property located at 13,200 block of Briarwood Street, Cerritos. May I have a staff report, please?
Thank you. Item 6H this evening is related to Property Preservation Commission Case 2025-49. This item this evening will be presented by Code Enforcement Officer Mr. Jerry. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, regarding this agenda report, I would like to address an incorrectly inputted date of observation. On page 1 of the agenda report in the background section, and in the first date of the sequence of listed events as August 8th. The correct date for the initial observation and notification is June 6th, so I apologize for that. But secondly, regarding this case, upon this case and its violations of inoperable vehicle stored in public view, upon inspection of the property on August 25th, the vehicle has been restored to an operable condition. I would recommend the chair and commission to not adopt a resolution.
Thank you. Any comments from the commissioners, please?
Yes, I have a comment. Yes, I noticed that too when I went out on Sunday, but I can let you know later. I did observe two other vehicles there that I'm sure are operational, but there was a white Tesla and a dark gray Camry to either side of the subject vehicle, and they were parked to the left and the right, partially on grass in both cases. So that probably is something that needs to be looked into. I can give you further information later.
Thank you. Anything?
Are we looking at the grass too? No. Just a vehicle.
The item before you this evening is related to the inoperable vehicle. Whether the commission chooses to adopt a resolution related to the inoperable vehicle, Code Enforcement Officer Mr. Jerry will continue to work with the property owner, and if that requires notification, starting a case for the landscaping or the inappropriate, unpermitted parking on site, Mr. Jerry and staff is available to do so.
Thank you. So no resolution. Last item of the day, item number 6I, review and consideration to waive full reading of and adopt a resolution of the Cerritos Property Preservation Commission finding that the property located at 17,900 block of C. Brandy Avenue, Cerritos. May I have a staff report, please?
Thank you, Chair. Item 6I this evening relates to a property nuisance for trash cans and other debris stored within public view. This item this evening will be presented by Code Enforcement Officer Mr. Jerry. Thank you.
Chair and members of the commission, on June 18th, 2025, a staff inspected a property at the 17,900 block of Sabrandi Avenue, observing visible debris. As such, a notification was mailed the following day on June 19th, 2025. Between the dates of June 27th and July 31st, three inspections also revealed no compliance, with 3 subsequent notifications being mailed to the property. The property was posted for PPC August 11th. On August 25th, staff spoke with the property owner on the phone, who stated that he had removed and relocated all of the debris from visibility. Upon inspection that same day, staff did notice that there was still debris still stored in public view. August 25th, an inspection revealed again debris still to be present. This concludes my report. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. May I have any comments from the commissioners?
Yes, I have one. So I came in on, drove by on Sunday, and there happened to be a neighbor who was walking his dog. So I asked him, who lived there. And it's an elderly man who lives by himself. And so he said that he was going to reach out to his daughter. I think she lives up north. And I think he has like a caregiver who comes in twice a week, but like not really, like they just do maybe like PT things like that. So that's, I guess, those are the things that I think they removed from the house when they were cleaning out. But I did tell him to reach out to the city, the daughter, so that, because he was going to be on the PPC for this Tuesday, so.
Thank you, Commissioner Robles. I would say staff's recommendation this evening, due to the time to which due to the time in which it took to receive partial resolution to the case, staff's recommendation this evening would be to still recommend that the Property Preservation Commission waive full reading of and adopt a resolution finding that the property nuisance exists at the subject property. And Mr. Jerry and staff will continue to work with the property owner towards full compliance, towards full resolution. But due to the time frame it took to and the amount of notices to seek partial compliance. Staff recommendation, as indicated in page 3 in the agenda report, still remains. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to open for the public hearing. I don't see anybody. Like to close the public hearing. Any staff recommendation?
So as discussed, staff would still recommend this evening that the Property Preservation Commission waive full reading of and adopt a resolution finding that the property discussed this evening constitutes a property nuisance and setting forth an abatement period. And staff also recommends the transmittal of that resolution to the City Council and the property owner accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you. May I have a motion, please?
Second.
Thank you.
Thank you. A motion was made by Vice Chair Spitzer with a second by Commissioner Westphal. At this time, electronic voting is active. Thank you. All votes in. Motion passes by a vote of 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you. Any report from the staff?
Staff has nothing further to report this evening. Thank you.
Any reports from the commissioners? Thank you. Now I'd like to adjourn the meeting. Thank you.